With the excitement of WIAA state basketball coming up these next couple of weeks, figured I'd hit the gym to explain a little bit about our forecasts. Now, I know that sounds weird, but just give it a minute, it'll make sense. This week's question comes from Natalie Shuck. She wants to know, with the unpredictability of the world these days, how do we predict the weather 7 to 10 days in advance? Believe it or not, a forecast can be a lot like shooting a basketball. The closer you are to the target, the more accurate you're going to be. So a forecast for, say, a few hours from now would be a lot like shooting a layup. Not quite 100%, but about as close as you can get. Now let's step back to the free throw line. Even the best free throw shooters miss 1 out of 10. Most shoot around 70%. So that'll be like a 3-day forecast. Good rule of thumb is to take 10% off for each day out that you go. So 3 days, that's take off 30%. That puts us at about 70%. Now, I might not make every one, but I'm still gonna make more than I miss. Now here's where things get a little trickier. We're gonna step back to the three-point line. Even the greats like Steph Curry miss more than they make, and if you ask any of my old coaches, Coach Wolfel, if you're watching, I'm definitely no Steph Curry. So that makes this more like the end of the 7-day forecast, where we're going to put it up. We're probably gonna miss more than we make, but we're still going to make changes until we get it right. And now we'll take a step back to half court. Now, every once in a while you see someone make these, but usually it's just a desperation heave. This is like looking beyond the 7-day forecast. It's more about luck than skill at that point. We can talk about trends, we can talk about whether it's going to be colder or warmer, but getting the exact temperature right that far out is almost impossible. Thanks for the great question, Natalie, and if you have any weather questions for me, just shoot them my way anytime at weather@waow.com.